In today's new GTA 5 online update, we have got some new changes and we also got great discount as well. Now I'm going to talk about all of those discount and reviewing of some of the best purchases that you should get them. In this video, I'm going to talk about what should you buy and what should you avoid buying this week. So because we didn't have any property discount this week, now we're moving into all of our vehicle discount. So we're starting with the first one. We have 30% off the Mo SC1. This is a two-seater vehicle in the super sports class. The SC1's performance is good, however the car's overall performance is poor when compared to most other supercars. Talking about the speed on this car, it features a decent top speed and acceleration. Braking on this car is nice, but it'll take a little distance to fully stop the car. The SC1's rare basic weight and gravitation may cause it feel sluggish around the corners, while it does not lose much traction. And this car is coupled to a 6-speed gearbox and a rear-wheel drive layout. The engine sounds on this car appear to be higher pitched variation of the one used in Tempesta. Next we have 30% of the Duari 770. This is a two-seater vehicle in the sports class. For its class, this car is a high performing car, but when it comes to the power and acceleration required of a sports car, is really poor when compared to the most other sports cars. But when it comes to the top speed, the 770 has a really good and high top speed, but the car itself has a relatively heavy weight, and also with its rear-wheel drivetation means it lags behind other sports cars in terms of acceleration, and this car also suffers from poor traction when going fast. And this car is coupled to a 6-speed gearbox and it gives it much more potential in its speed, and the engine sound is a variation of the one used in most cars. Next we have 30% of the Duari GT 500. This is a two-seater vehicle in the sports classic class. Performance of this car is relatively similar to the other classic sports cars in the game, as it has nimble handling and also soft suspension, but this car has really high top speed compared to other classic cars in its class. This car has a poor acceleration. Braking on this car is really good because of a light body of the car. It can decelerate in a short distance, and this car is coupled to a 5-speed manual gearbox in a front engine rear-wheel drive layout, and the sound of this car is a mixture of several engine sounds, including the original deep-tuned muscle car sounds from the Dominat. Next we have 30% of the Benefactor XLS Armit version. This is a 4-seater vehicle in the SUV class. This vehicle is really similar to the standard model in terms of performance, but it has a good handling stability over rough terrains. But when this car has armor plating, it has a slightly better speed and traction than the normal counterpart, and it's a little heavy car to avoid both gunfire and collision. And the XLS Armit car can take one sticky bomb, one homing missile launcher or rocket launcher, and one grenade before the car explodes. It can be noted that the XLS Armit shares its armor capabilities with both Armit, Skafter Armit, and the Baller LE. And this car is coupled to a 6-speed gearbox in a front engine all-wheel drive layout. Next we have 30% of the Benefactor Shafter LWB. This is a 4-seater vehicle in a sports class. The Shafter LWB is a long wheelbase luxury sedan known for its sleek design and upscale features. It offers spacious interior and a smooth ride, making it preferred choice for those seeking both comfort and style in the vertical world. The Skafter LWB is a largely downgraded of the original Skafter, offering inferior acceleration but slightly higher top speed. Handling is slightly weak on this car, and it also has an extra weight and longer wheelbase, hurting the corners to reduce any responsive time. And this car is coupled to a 5-speed gearbox and a front engine rear-wheel drive layout. Then when it comes to what I recommend you buy and what I don't recommend you don't buy, I recommend you go and buy the Benefactor XLS Armit. It's a cheap Armit car, especially for a low-level player. And also the Benefactor Shafter LWB, it's a cheap luxury car. And also the Duari GT 500, only if you're a fan of a classic cars. If you don't buy. Then when it comes to what I don't recommend you don't buy the Mo SC1, the Duari 770. And that's it for today's video, and if you are new into my channel, please subscribe.